Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about patch 10.2.7 and in particular, I will be talking about the time limited event, the Timerunning Pandamonium. Basically, during this event, you will be able to do different type of activities to get tons and tons of rewards. And one thing that is very interesting is the fact that all the different rare mounts that you were able to get in Mist of Pandaria and that you can still farm in the game right now will be available from a vendor. So as you can see here, when you come inside of the different capitals for Hordes and Alliance players, you can go and talk to this vendor, Emmet Nezingre, and he will be selling all the different mounts that are linked to the event, as you can see. But at the end, you will also be able to find all the different mounts that you normally can get from the different raids, from some of the different rares, and also from the world bosses in Mist of Pandaria. So it means that right now, for instance, you can buy the very famous Reigns of the Heavenly Onyx Cloud Serpent from the vendor. Same with the mount here, same with all these other mounts. And as you can see, you will simply have to farm some of the different bronze currency in order to buy these different mounts. So we're not exactly sure how difficult it will be to farm, for instance, 38,000 in order to get one of the world boss mounts, but it's definitely going to take a little bit of time. Still, it means that for the players who don't want to go and kill the different world bosses every week, or who are tired of doing the different raids from all the different raids from Mist of Pandaria, and still want the mounts, then you will be able to buy all of them during the event with this currency. One thing that is funny is the fact that the mount that is the most expensive, as you can see, is the Reigns of the Thundering Ruby Cloud Serpent from Alani, and this is a mount that you can probably buy from the auction house right now in Dragonflight for maybe 10 to 15,000 gold on average. So I'm not exactly sure what this one is costing 50,000 bronze, when the other ones that are way more difficult to get, like this one of course, are only 38,000. And of course the ones, for instance, from the previous raids are at 18,000. So I think this is a pretty interesting addition to this time limited event. Let me know in the comments if you're happy or not with this new system and if you would like Blizzard in the future to do the same with other expansions and other very rare mounts. I do think personally that having all these different mounts purchasable from a vendor is definitely going to remove a little bit of the value that these different mounts have, because for instance this one I think is the best example, but a lot of people will agree that normally when you see one of these mounts, or at least before the nerf in drop rate that happened with the release of Dragonflight, people used to be like, wow, okay, that's cool, this player really had to probably work a lot in order to get this mount, or again, in some few rare cases, this player got super lucky and got it on their first drop, but again, this is very rare. But now I just feel like as everyone is going to be able to buy it during this event from a vendor, it's really going to kill the value of the mount. Again, I completely understand that for some of you it's not a big concern. I completely understand that for some of you you don't want to do these different grinds and you just want the mount, which is completely fine. And of course you can disagree with me. Again, it is completely fine. This is my view on it. Personally, I think this is something that might remove a little bit of the value to some of these mounts. Most of them are not really valuable anyway. They've been here for so long and you can get them pretty easily from the different rates. But still, I think for some of the more rare mounts, such as the World Bosses mount, I think it's a very interesting choice from Blizzard. And again, I really want to insist on the fact that we don't know how difficult it will be to farm all these different mounts from the currency, because while we know right now where you can get the bronze currency from and what are all the different sources, it's still difficult to, for instance, assess how long it will take to farm 500,000 of them, or enough to buy all these different mounts plus all these other mounts and all the other rewards that you can get during the event. So maybe this will also be a very difficult grind, and something that you can compare to grinding the mount right now in the game by simply killing the world boss each week on each of your characters. So this is something that is also completely fair. Let's see when the event is launched and exactly how difficult it is to get, for instance, 38,000 of these different coins. Maybe, who knows, it will be something as annoying as actually killing the world boss every day. Nonetheless, this is something you will only be able to do during this event, so make sure while the event is up to farm as much bronze currency that you can, because as you can see, you will have a lot of different items to buy. And especially if you don't have these different rare amounts from Mist of Pandaria, this will be a really good time to get them. I would say probably right now one of the most annoying one that I would recommend you to get if you don't have it already from this vendor is going to be the one from Roland, because this is a rare that is sometimes not there, and this is a mount that can be really difficult to farm. So if you don't have this one, try to get it during this event. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you will be able to get all the different mounts you want during the event. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you all a great day. Bye!